Oh, it's gonna be a while. I'm sure the first person hey, will literally join after an hour, and they'll be passing by because they'll be like, what are they doing? I don't think it's a bad thing, guys. I'm sitting on my bed. I don't have a headboard, and I need to be comfortable. Comfort, darling. Comfort is important. Or also, I think just generally, if I'm live, YouTube will know that I am a human being and I am trying this out, and they can send my videos to other people just in case they like them. I'm always just like, what do I need to do, YouTube? Oh, where have you been? Vele wahamba. Oh my gosh. Jonah, to be quite honest, I think first of all, hi, Trevor. I wanted to just kind of be quite focused on what I'm doing. I feel like generally when I started, it was more discovering the space. That is I mean, well, it's one like where is this going? And I'm telling you also when I started I had no idea like what's happening with YouTube or social media in general. So as I started understanding what to go on, how to, when to, with whom, TikTok obviously took over, and I kind of understood that platform way more better. Then obviously now all these all these shorts are kind of exist. All these short ways of consuming content exist, but I left that and I was like, okay, I'm making money this side. But also, I realized that if I want to continue my career, I really don't want to depend on being online all the time. And I really wanted to be one of those people behind the scenes looking for like influencers and that are helping them with how to be and how to make chinkurs. Because a lot of people also don't understand how. And I'd also gone into the learning of how theoretically before I even practiced it. So I used to literally study how to be a successful influencer. But also, and again, like that's how I even got to marketing. So eventually I left. I was just like, oh, I don't want to be in front of the camera so much. I want to help people that loves being in front of the camera make money. That's what I want to do. So that's why I left. But also, the truth is, this is my truth. I love the camera. I love the camera. Always find ways of like, or at least the camera always find me in ways. Even when I'm running away, I'm like, I don't want to be in front of the camera. The camera's like, babe, you need to come back. You need to do your thing. And I guess also imposter syndrome. Me asking myself, what are people even enjoying about me? I think that's also another truth. I have to be honest. I was just like, oh, I'm confused. Like, what is it that you are enjoying? Even on a work side, and even I myself as an individual was not necessarily committed into one subject. I always had like dance, let's say content creation and modeling. There was just a lot of things that were being done at once, and then I also didn't understand what it is that people were coming for. And I also was just like, oh, it's effort to find out. It's easier, and I love doing it for other people. But for me, seeing myself from that perspective and treating myself as a business has been my biggest failure. Whereas I love treating other people as business when it's their turn, when they want my assistance. I can see it right through a specific kind of lens. I'm like, I hear you, I see you. But when it's me, I'm like, you are us, Anna. But yes, this is lovely. It's so beautiful to see you, Trevor. If anything, like you are one of those people that I always thought about when it comes to this YouTube community that supported even the silliest of our videos. That I was like, hey, Stebele, why did you create this video? What was the reason? What is its purpose? But you always there commenting, and I really do appreciate it. But you were so good. I really enjoyed your content. Oh, can you see? That's the thing. Like, I do appreciate that. I really do. But when you say content, and I know that I've put out a lot of things out there, it's just in my head, there's not one thing that I can reference as like my content because all of them also came out at different times where some things were intentionally like, I'm creating content for you. Then there are certain things where it's like, so I just happen to be here and it happened to be recorded and I'm sharing with you. It's a memory, it's my album. So, but that's cute. That's really cute. Thank you, Trevor. I really do appreciate that. That's actually inspiring for me to go back and be like, you know what, there were people that really enjoyed it, and whatever I thought was not was actually is. Man. So even you being here now, it's actually beautiful. I won't lie. When I switched on this live, I think it's my second live ever. When I switched it on, I was like, no one's gonna come. I haven't even dropped video on YouTube for how many months. But I also wanted to just authentically, just whilst I'm sitting here, just try it out and just be and do, and not overthink the idea of us even having a conversation now. Like me not doing this live, we probably would not be having this cute one. But I do like it. Even I think there's just the two of us in this live. But at the same time, two is enough. We're having a conversation. I don't know where you actually located, but this also proves the power of the internet, of me being in my room and still being able to connect with someone. You were busy posting shorts, but I was watching. Oh, cute. But this is the thing about my shorts, though. They were not original to shorts. They were either TikToks or they were reels. And for me, I felt like that's not fair. I need to commit if I'm going to do it. If I want to like post my shorts committedly, I need to post my shorts committedly. But also, oh, this is another banger I need to drop. My phone was stolen 4 months ago, and a lot was happening 4 months ago, and I couldn't replace it. I'm still here without a phone. That has been, oh Lord. Well, that has also been something that has set me back. In creation, not just on YouTube, even on TikTok, even on Instagram. I've found ways within time, obviously, to always, post something, but I'm not doing it as frequently as I'd like to. And also, with that said, again, I'm limited in terms of, I know, right? I'm also quite limited in how I create. And also, again, this is my other things that I can't just have any phone. And this is not just on the materialistic vibes. As a creator, I need a phone with a camera that works. You know what I'm saying? And at the moment, I can't afford one. Really can't. I really can't. But how are you doing, Trevor? Okay, if anything, I am going to stay on this live stream for at least like 15 minutes so we can have a conversation. But I'm going to continue. Even if you're still around, Trev, or not, I'm not sure. But I do want to hit 15 minutes because if I hit 15 minutes, I feel like I'm going to feel proud of myself for actually doing something and creating content, because this is actually content creation to an extent, if you get what I'm saying. But at the same time, I know that I'm fucking my algorithm, because does this have to do with anything that I do? I don't know. But it is new chapter. I think I am going to go for it. Not I think, I know I'm going to go for it. When it comes to going right back to where we started and why we started, because I think throughout the years, there's definitely a lot of things that came my way and made me feel some type of way, the imposters, feel some type of way in terms of my value, and also not focusing on my community. And by that, I mean, even on TikTok, my community is not just one. There's people that enjoy these kind of videos, these kind of videos, these kind of videos. Then it's also a thing of, for me, like, who do we want to be in 10 years, and whenever I think of that answer, a lot of the things that are, running the generator, or generating, sorry, or generating the numbers, I don't foresee myself being that person. And it's very dangerous, especially on the internet, when you succumb to what people praise, because applause are beautiful, but sometimes people are just applauding what they see, not knowing your dreams. And you can get sucked up in people's idea of what they think you are. And that's my biggest fear about the internet. And I know that many a times than once, I've fallen into the trap of just producing what people like. But whenever I've done, I'm like, oh, seriously? Seriously? Is this it? Is more, darling. But if there's more, my job is to give that more in whatever perspective. And again, I guess like everything that I'm doing on the internet, it is to build my skill set, my perspective on how to eventually give them whatever more in my head is. Okay, actually, I'm not going to get into 15 minutes. I think 10 minutes is also a good time. So, Trevor, we did this together. Oh, that rhymed. I love that. We did this together. Thank you so much. I do appreciate your support, your ongoing support, actually, consistently. I think this is my fourth year on YouTube. I haven't even moved from that 1K. Been there for like a whole 4 years. But that's not the point. I think the beautiful thing about numbers that always reflect what's up is the fact that you haven't found that thing, that knack, that that thing that really makes people happy, or being of service via via like via content creation. I haven't found that knack. Of course, there are things like tamkulu and modeling and dancing. Those things, yes, people do enjoy. But how do I sustain myself with those? It's a question. It's a question that I've been asking myself for years. I don't know who I'm going to be and what I'm going to be about in the next few years, but I know this for sure. Everything that I've done would have contributed to that moment. So yes. Oh, thank you. I love you and take care.